the sun was shining brightly, when the moonlight perfectly, when the winds played softly, I directed but to say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillahilladzi akhrajan nasa minal dhulumati ilan nur. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina wa habibina Muhammad as-saiqi ila najati minal jur wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in, amma ba'd. Honorable for the juries, honorable for the participants of creative English speech contest, and dear my charming audience. Firstly, let's thank to our God the Almighty, who has been giving us His mercy, His help, and His blessing, until we can gather here without any obstacle. Secondly, be with our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has brought us from the darkest life to the brightest life, namely the Islam religion. I'm standing here, I want to deliver my speech Fadilah, responding to the challenge of the digital era with exemplified the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Fathers, mothers, brothers, and sisters, rahimakumullah. Young man is too influential in this digital era. Every young man is a jewel to his country. I hope for the youth, so that they become a superior generation figure and able to become figures in the future. Shubhanul Yawm Rijalul God. This millennial generation is also referred as a golden generation that has great potential to become a generation of Islamic revival. Although in managing youth, in order to have a strong character in religion, it is not an easy and simple struggle. Because youth is a time when they have high sensitivity, think critically, and are able to optimize their every potential. Successful young people working at utilizing youth to always remember what purpose God created for them. He realized that the opportunity would not be repeated. He took advantage of youth before his weakness, healthy time before illness, free time before narrow, and time of life before his death come. Hayatul fata wallahi bil ilmi wal tuqa idza lam yakuna la'tiyaran bidatihi. Fathers, mothers, brothers, and sisters, rahimakumullah. Teenagers become a hard mental figure, dry soul, human in search of solution, and often shortcut soul. In the name of freedom of expression, teenagers are reckless on the street on the grounds of seeking identity. Courtship, free sex become daily activity. Inna khuluqa sayyi'a yufsidul amala kama yufsidul khallu al-asala. It's easier to find a young man who is good at singing than good at preaching. It's easier to find a young man who imitates a junkie than it is to imitate the prophet. Because people outside Islam know exactly if you want to destroy a society or civilization, then destroy the youth first. Young Muslims must prepare and be strong in a resistance time to face the onslaught of God's figure war with secular thought, pluralism, and religious liberalism. Your time is very important not to be lost and strengthen your religion and tawhid. Your love is measured by the young man who has no sobah. Hadis riwayat Ahmad. Sobah is a tendency to defect from the dirt. The Prophet himself has a great and noble assembled value that can be trusted by the millennial generation. Because the journey of the Prophet's life has reached us now with an authentic history and can be accounted for its scientific value. The Prophet was just leader, a brave general, an exemplary teacher, a nice merchant, a responsible shepherd, a loving father, a faithful husband, and a good friend to the young. Fathers, mothers, brother and sister Rahimakumullah. Today, humans live in the millennial era, the era that is a continuation of global era. That has, that has created new challenges that must be transformed into opportunities that can be put to good use. So that challenge brings a blessing for everyone to do. Because the millennial era, besides having similarities, also having differences, especially in the use of digital technology that goes beyond the computer era. This situation has invited a number of experts to speak up and at the same time offer, offer a number of thoughts and ideas in dealing with it. Islamic education with various types and levels, ranging from traditional pesantren that is non-formal until modern pesantren with various programs, ranging from kindergarten to college, is institutionally part of national education system. With such a position, Islamic education will inevitably have to contribute, even responsible, even responsible to prepare humans being into millennial era. That is humans being who is able to change challenges into opportunities and can use them for his own material and spiritual welfare. Fathers, mothers, brother and sister Rahimakumullah. This speech seeks to explore the potential contained in Islamic education with various steps and levels in the face of challenges in the millennial era. This speech begins by presenting characteristics and challenges of the millennial era, social problem, and their impact on life. The better way is follow our Prophet. We have to follow him. Rasulullah, Habibullah, your light is on showing me the way. Rasulullah, Habibullah, I'm longing for the day I see your face. Oh, oh, you brighten up my day, oh, oh, and in my heart you stay, oh, oh, in every breath I take, oh, oh, I never leave away. This is the end of my speech today. I hope you can take a good lesson from what I delivered today. I ask forgiveness for what for any words and behave which are not supposed to be. My message to the youth is trust yourself by all little thing of your talent because only you who can make your future become real. Thank you for your kind attention today. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله العظيم إنه هو الغفور الرحيم وبالله التوفيق والهداية ورضا والإناية ثم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.